The first time Ava Collins heard the footsteps, she thought it was her imagination. It was just past midnight, the kind of silence that makes every small sound feel louder than it is. Step, 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 slow, careful, above her ceiling. Ava sat up in bed, holding her breath. She lived alone. At least, she was supposed to. The house on Briar Lane wasn't Ava's first choice, but it was affordable. Too affordable. The landlord had been eager, almost rushed. "You won't have any problems here," he had said quickly, avoiding eye contact. She didn't think much of it at the time. Now, lying in the dark, listening to something move above her, she started to wonder what he meant. The sound came again. This time, louder. Not just footsteps, a drag, like something being pulled slowly across the floor. Ava grabbed her phone and turned on the flashlight. The ceiling looked normal, still, silent, then tap, right above her. She froze. The next morning, Ava did something she should have done earlier. She stepped outside and looked at the house properly. It was a single-floor building, no second level, no attic window, nothing above her ceiling. Her stomach tightened. So, what exactly is above me? She found it in the hallway, a small wooden panel in the ceiling, painted over, almost hidden. There was no ladder leading up to it, but there was something else, a lock, from the outside. Ava called the landlord immediately. No answer. Again, nothing. She sent messages. No reply. It was like he had disappeared overnight, and somehow that made everything worse. She didn't want to stay, but she did. Because leaving meant accepting something she wasn't ready to believe. That night, she didn't turn off the lights. She sat on her bed, waiting, listening. At 3:15 a.m., it started again. But this time, it wasn't just walking. It was pacing. Back and forth, like someone was thinking. Then came a new sound, a whisper. Soft, almost too quiet to hear. Ava leaned closer to the ceiling, her heart pounding. "She can hear me." Ava jumped back, her entire body going cold. That wasn't imagination. That was real. The police didn't take her seriously at first. "Probably rodents," one officer said, "or pipes." But Ava insisted, so they came, and they opened the hatch. Inside was darkness, thick, heavy, undisturbed, until they shined a light inside. Then everything changed. There was a space above the ceiling, not an attic. A hidden compartment, big enough for someone to live in. There were blankets, empty food cans, water bottles, and something else. Photos, dozens of them, all of Ava, sleeping, cooking, watching TV, taken from above. But the worst part wasn't the photos. It was the warmth. The space was still warm. Whoever had been living there had left recently. Very recently. As officers searched the house, one of them noticed something strange. The lock on the hatch was broken from the inside. Ava thought she was alone in her home, but someone had been living just above her, watching, waiting. And the scariest part? They didn't break in. They were already inside.